Today, I woke up ripped. And that, man, that feels so good. If you are a man, you know that this is one of the best feelings in the world. Honestly. And honestly, I couldn't say this often about before this journey, like 4 weeks ago. I could not say this often. But now I can say it a lot more often. And I got some good sleep this night and the night before. And I think that's one of the reasons why. And you don't want to hear this boring stuff. Oh, just get enough sleep. No, don't just get enough sleep. But I've actually done so much focusing on like, okay, I'm getting my supplements right. I've gotten my food intake, like all of these things, training in a specific way, socializing. And guys, I did that and then I increased my testosterone. And then when I finally got some good sleep in, then it's almost as it took all of the improvements and just like doubled the amount of improvements in the supplements, doubled the amount in the red meat intake, the eggs, it just amplifies everything. Because in sleep, that's when testosterone is actually created. So I actually want to talk about another thing as well, and that's loneliness. A lot of men out there are feeling lonely, and I was too, man. I was honestly, I don't like saying it, but I was also feeling very lonely. Just 1 or 2 weeks ago, and before that part. But I was focusing too much on, if I don't know, I need to spend some time improving my testosterone, like doing some research, whatever. And then that meant that I wasn't seeing a lot of people. Now that I go to work, I come home, and instead of just being at home because I live alone, then I was just like seeing people, hanging out with family, with friends, girlfriend, with my homie. Matter of fact, he's with me right now. So we're gonna hit. Oh shit! All right, guys. So, anyways, we're gonna hit a crazy workout afterwards, and we're gonna do some sauna and stuff like that. Me and my bro. And so, if you're gonna do all this stuff alone, you should do it with some other people, and you should just hang out with people, even if it's like if you're really focusing on, yeah, but I gotta go to the gym, I gotta be productive and stuff. It's like it's important to hang out with people, no matter who they are. Okay, so that's something that you really need to think about. And also, guys, I also want to talk about another thing, which is another reason, basically, why you might want to improve your testosterone. Because this is a big thing, it's so much bigger than you realize. Is that, because I was doing some research, right? As I always do. And when I went on to this like website or something, and it says that basically having low testosterone and high testosterone, it has a lot to do with mental health and just like mental well-being. And it was, I knew it had some effects, but it seemed like it was crazy amounts. And you might not know that it actually affects the way you feel overall, which is a massive thing. It actually said that like high testosterone can help with like reducing basically anxiety, depression. It was low mood and just like instability. When you have low testosterone, you feel more unstable. I feel more stable now than I did before this journey. And that's another thing, but I went to a boxing gym yesterday. I finally got my first boxing session down yesterday, and I'm going to continue doing that. The plan is twice a week. And guys, when I was there and when I came home, I just felt amazing afterwards. It's men trying to be better at boxing. I'm punching on the heavy bag with some aggression. And guys, you need something you need to deal with your aggression, because you do have aggression inside of you, whether you like it or not. You do have it inside of you, and so you need to deal with that. And you can try all these meditations and all these different ways of relaxing yourself, but you can't always just relax yourself. You need to have like an outlet, at least for me. But maybe that's just because I got some high ass testosterone. Maybe, I don't know, but whether it's lifting weights, running, boxing, playing football, it doesn't really matter what you do. The best is like doing some martial arts, but you need some outlet where you can just sprint and just like, if you were playing football, you sprint and you kick the ball like hard as shit, like you get out aggression. So you don't need to take out aggression on other people unnecessarily. And basically, yeah, this was week 4 of skyrocketing my testosterone, by the way. And so I want to talk about a few results that I've gotten in this last month. Yeah, I'm more bricked in the morning, and even just like, you know, I don't know, sitting in the bus or something, it's, you know, something happens, you know, it's completely normal, and we need to normalize this stuff, because as men, we're supposed to have something that goes on down there, and it's completely natural. It's just healthy. It's just a sign of high testosterone. And also another thing, which is very interesting, which I'll probably talk more about in the future, hopefully, is that I've been more careless. I just don't care as much about other people's opinion. I still care, but just a bit less, you know? And I know there's a lot of people who would freaking, well, a lot of people would pay a ton of money to make themselves not care about what other people thought about them. So I care a little bit less. And that means that when I go to my 9-to-5 job, I can like just talk with a person without thinking about, okay, you know, should I maybe do it? Should I maybe not? I don't know. Like, I can just do it. And yeah, also the last thing that I've just thought about quickly is just a drive for life. Like, you have more motivation and more energy and drive to live your life, just basically. Like, that's basically the opposite of depression. If you have more drive for life. So just, I've felt some antidepressive you know, behavior results, you know, lately, if you can say that. So that's pretty sick, just from having some high testosterone and maybe some other things, but you know, that's what I've changed most, is the testosterone thing in these 4 weeks. Now, the next thing that I will be focusing on, it's I will continue doing boxing, and that's a part of what I've talked about in previous videos, which is the competitiveness, which is extremely important. And so I'll have some competitive to do every single week. And also, I might be like playing some chess or something. That's a very simple, low energy way to have some competitive things in your life. You can just play chess or like chess.com on your phone and stuff. I've done that a few times. It works. And you're just really focusing on winning. not on like, you know, necessarily being a really good player, just winning that game and just like life or death, you know. And yeah, basically the competitiveness, and I'll probably like sleep more. Uh, yeah, stuff like that. And so when it comes to testosterone, I believe that now I've gotten a lot of supplements. I've gotten a lot of like, I've changed my diet. Uh, I eat very simple food, but it's very healthy and it's very good as well. It tastes good as shit. So, you know, now that I've gotten my food right, I have my training schedule. It's not so much new things maybe that happens, but if you continue doing the same things over and over again, you're gonna. That's how growth is happening. Doing the right things over and over again. But obviously, I will do some more research. I will do some implement some more things, and I will realize, like, okay, I feel like I lack this in my life. Okay, then I do more of that. You know. So there's gonna be more things coming, but other than that, just keep taking the supplements, keep eating red meat, eggs, get enough calories. That's important as well. Lots of fruit, avocados, all this stuff. And so, with that, guys, I don't think there's much more needed to be said. So that was week 4 of skyrocketing my testosterone. And I'll see you for week 5. Peace out.